Good evening and welcome to Jonkoping, Sweden, a place renowned for its music, sports and even esports, hosting the biggest computer festival in the world. Perfect place for young people to express themselves, and so will the top athletes of the curling world do as we enter the Jonkoping Curling Hall for the third leg of the Curling World Cup. Beautiful venue as China plays United States in mixed doubles curling session 6. For Team China, we have Cao Cha and Yu Minji. Playing for United States, we have Becca Hamilton playing alongside brother Matt Hamilton. And taking a look at the pools and how the teams stack up so far. In Group A, we see Sweden on top with 5 points, Canada to follow with 4, Switzerland 3, and Korea no points. While in Group B, it's all tied at 3 points each between China, Norway, Russia, and USA. So very much in the open there. So if a team ends up winning this whole event, leg 3, they score 10 points, 5 points to lose the final, 3 points to win a game within 8 ends. And you'll have 2 points if you lose a shootout, 1 point. Sorry, 1 point if you lose the shootout, 2 points if you win through a shootout, and no points if you lose within the regulation 8 ends. So no extra ends at the World Cup. If it's all tied after 8, we'll have a shootout. Very exciting stuff as we see the other games on in the Jonkoping Curling Hall. Russia plays Norway, Sweden will take on Switzerland, USA plays Japan, and Sweden will take on Switzerland. Quite fitting to play some ABBA here in Sweden, as we're just warming up the crowd, getting the players started. They've had their practice. No pre-game draw shot challenge to determine hammer. It's a double round robin, so both teams will have hammer 1 time each. As we had a quick look at the rules of play, 8 ends as mentioned. China plays the red stones, USA the yellow. It's mixed doubles curling. We'll have the pre-positioned stones up front. We have a modified free guard zone, and of course we have timing per end here as well. Becca Hamilton will get us started with the first throw.
Stay close.
Counterclockwise.
Yep.
Right there.
Rotation. Matt Hamilton on the sweep.
Whoa! It's got a curl. Don't switch.
With you on the play-by-play, myself, Sander Ulvåg, joined by Rona Howie.
Beauty.
Good start by Becca.
Yeah, great positioning there from Becca. Onto the 1 foot. Always good for that first stone of the end in mixed doubles to be on the button.
Cao Cha, just 19 years old, picked up a win earlier today playing Norway, the Chinese. And a bit of a roller coaster of a game. Scored a 4 in the first end to give up a 5 in the second, but outplayed Norway in the second half and picked up 3 points. I'm hoping to do so here as well.
Are you going this way?
They got like the same turn they threw.
Playing 2 Olympians.
Yeah. That was a 13-4.
Both Hamiltons.
Yeah.
Playing at the Olympic Games in Pyeongchang just less than a year ago. Of course, Matt Hamilton with the men's team of John Schuster picking up gold.
It looks pretty good, Matt.
Even played the mixed doubles with his sister. Both disciplines.
Hard back, all the way. Hard.
Nice nest here for Matt to sit on. Just a wee bit heavy, taps his own, but the shooter remains in a good place.
Curl a lot. I was here. I also didn't have any ads, so it's like, wasn't gonna run.
你看他70，没打差，8区。
UMNG.
10
Whoa, whoa.
10
Playing those middle rocks, 2, 3, and 4.
All right.
One player will throw the stones 1 and 5. The other plays the 3 rocks in the middle.
Whoa. 看他球。
6 stones in total with the pre-possession stones. So that's the maximum score. Would be 6, which we have seen. Sometimes I haven't quite seen it this week.
I'm not gonna go hard for it.
Not this week yet. See, we saw a 4 and a 5 earlier. It's definitely a high-scoring game in mixed doubles.
I think nose is better than the inside roll, but the inside roll goes out.
Okay.
Ready?
Firm.
So Matt Hamilton
Whoa,
just
whoa,
making
whoa.
a play on these Chinese
Close.
stones.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Good shot. Sorry, I couldn't get to that one.
You were never gonna do anything to it.
Good draw.
So shooter remains in a really good position, top of the forefoot.
5-4 7-5，我觉得好像小点啊。7-8，
Whoa, 7-8, whoa, no. Whoa. 力量。
8-7，
Whoa, 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 力量。力量。
6-6。
只是力量。2。gonna go hard.
So Cha working this one hard to get it right into forefoot. If anything, it's slightly over-curled and come out the other side. It's a great weight.
What turn you like? You like trying to go this way and tapping it? Might be able to sit too.
Yeah.
Or 3.
See there, it's just poked out the right-hand side of the yellow guard.
What kind of weight?
Hack.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill anything. I just want to get it through that hole.
It's a little frosty down there.
Stay close.
Hack.
Mine's good. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Hack.
Hard. Hard. Jeez.
Maybe a bit down for hack weight that he called. Just catches the top guard.
Hold a lot.
Frosty.
A lot right there.
Did see Matt Hamilton play on the first day of competition. Didn't overcurl on quite a few outturns. Hack board weights. Maybe just needing to ice a bit more.
帮你俩把。嗯。
China do have last stone at this end.
来一点点。
If they catch this yellow thin on the right-hand side, they'll shooter will roll over and punch their own red onto the back yellow. So could remove both yellows from play and lie 3. Bit of a speed wobble there coming out the hat.
还是铲子！哇哇哇哇哇哇哇哇！
Pretty good. Gets a
Nice.
double.
Great shot. Lies 4. Spreads them about, which is good for
Hey,
China
make
when
it
they've
up.
got last stone.
Make it sit there and make her deal with the back one.
哦，
It's right in the pocket of the yellow and their own red.
If I do roll on top, you know what I mean?
Never gonna roll on top there, say no.
So USA can't remove all of these Chinese counters.
I kind of like the intern because if you hang it, you can make the double in the back.
Okay.
And you have a corner guard to roll under.
Okay. Edge of rock.
One more. Touch more than that.
Hoping to at least make 2 reds go away here. Be hard to do much more. Maybe keep the shooter in a tough spot.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hurry back.
Try and lift a double here on the reds. Maybe try and roll over towards that
Shot back up.
the red. They do so. But like Matt Hamilton says, you're never rolling on top of the red. Just trying to nestle against it.
差不多。
It's a good shot by
我自己投啊。
Becca Hamilton. A good chance they'll concede the 3 here. If Sao Cha can convert the chance.
Yeah, it was really the best Becca Hamilton could do there, facing 4.
我稍微往上送一点啊。
See,
Down to 2 seconds. Is she going to run out? I think she did run out of time.
last on first end.
Yeah,
Umpires
the
on the ice
umpires
here.
on the ice.
And
Ran out of time.
certainly did. Expired. No seconds left.
So there's 2 options. They can either, the opposition can finish the end, but they have finished all their stones.
They run out of time, I think
So
you get 2.
they can take 2 points.
Play it out. And since we can't play it out, I guess we'll take the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So for USA facing 4 stones with their last stone and now score a 2. Big turnaround.
Wow. Huge mistake by China. Not keeping their eye on their clock.
I just don't think they even considered the time there. They didn't look up at it at all.
2-0 for USA.
Man, it sucks. That's terrible. Sorry.
Mine's good. I didn't really do anything with it. Yep.
T.
Yep.
T.
Rewind. Whoa.
T.
Whoa. 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 Yep.
Tapping.
Tap it on the nose, Matt. So it's good to you now.
Some huge drama in the first end here. USA China. It's looking like China all the way in the first end. We're going to score a 3. They had the open hit. Ran out of time. And with the rules here at the World Cup, USA were given 2 points.
这样来啊，我谢小
So
的
they're in。the lead. Matt Hamilton didn't seem too pleased having
Hard size up.
to win the end that way, but that's just a part of this format, Rona.
It is. It's one of the rules that the players have had to adapt to. Normally players have so many minutes of thinking time for the whole game and they can bank what they want or build it up, have a quick end to save time. But here it's time per end. They've got 3 minutes of thinking time to play ends 1 to 4, and then 3 minutes 15 for 5 to 8. So they have to manage that time. There's nothing worse than the last player throwing their last stone very quickly. We saw earlier on, it happened with Norway. They were rushing their last stone and overthrew it on several occasions.
All the way out. Stop. That's good. That's good. Can't kill it though. Hey, perfect. Killing it, or do you want to throw it free?
Taking a look over at sheet C, Sweden versus Switzerland. Sweden lying 1 at the top of the button. Camila Norin trying to get a second counter in here.
Whoa.
Just feathers off the top one. So it's a score of 1. Sweden 1-0 after the first end.
Back up.
That's fine.
So USA now lying 2 out on the wing.
Yeah.
I think he's on the head.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So Waman G just trying to play on this yellow. Try and lift both. Catches the middle one, spins it over to the red.
Which way do you want to draw?
I'm throw this one.
Okay. This side's pretty nice.
I'm thinking like an 80 now.
Chance now for USA to come around the centre guard. Lie buried, top of the tee.
Yep.
Strong hand.
85.
Slow then.
Weight's pretty good.
Heel's there, back. Stay close. Line's okay. Whoa. Where is it?
It's back. Back 8.
Just let it sit.
Sliding back. I wanted that top tee. Given a nest now there for China.
That was.
Team coach for China, Shang Wei.
Yeah, 85.
Should be quite happy with the win this morning. Would love to pick up another one here.
They might not be so happy about running out of time at the first end.
No, I think that'll be the first topic half-time, or definitely a post-game.
12，我觉得有点大呀。
我可以站后面。
8、10。
我
10。
正常带。我
10。
我 clean 2。
So Waman G just looking to nestle in middle of these yellow stones.
Like coming in out.
Split some fractionally. It allows USA to tap it through now.
You have the weight, we'll take it.
Okay. Do you care which way I throw?
I mean, I think it's fast enough. I don't hate it.
National coach
No,
for
I'm saying
USA,
carelessly, I
Derek Brown.
No, I think this is the turn that we know
Okay.
the best. Throw an 80. Throw an 80 and you'll have a tap weight. So
Okay.
85, I think, is your number. I aimed at like that first red rock. I aimed at the outside edge of it, but I think I was a shade tight.
Okay. All right.
So last stone for USA.
80.
80, 85. I like it.
It's a little ad. Line's fine though.
Weight's probably just to it. Maybe
Hey,
a little
William,
less.
it's gotta curl. It's gotta curl a lot, Matt.
So
Whoa,
looking just to
never,
come right
never.
up to the red. They said it had the line, they could sweep it just to tap back.
Well,
Don't want to rub off it though.
Very nice.
Plays that perfectly.
She can't hit it to this without.
no, I'm not. Good judge. Kind of hung that though out.
So Cha, making sure she had plenty of time this time in the hat.
下路
A
没问
minute
题，
to
这边
spare.
要看一下。
She's got backing to come to, just needs to be fully in the 8 and plays it perfectly.
Score 1 for China. USA will still be in the lead now, 2-1 after 2 ends of play.
Matt's draw was my fault. He was sliding out. Yeah, and I told him to add a little bit. He said he wanted a 75-80. I had an 85, so it felt really slow, and I was like, add it, and then pushed it, so.
I mean, even your first one, you swept it a little bit and it bumped it.
Yeah, I just threw probably a 75-80 on that last one, too, so. He didn't really touch it much. This side seems like it's straightening up a bit.下来可以啊，力量。下路没问题啊，力量只是力量。
7
很大吗？
还可以啊，
可以带下线，顶线，还是擦一擦。
粘磕。
还是擦一擦正磕。还是擦
2-1 the score for USA. Certainly a bit more low scoring than China's game this morning, where 9 points were awarded after 2 ends of play.
Just to it or little tap?
Depends on the line.
It's a good start by Sao Cha. Gets the little freeze bump.
No ad.
75.
Becca Hamilton to
Just
follow.
there.
Okay, yep, a little bit for line. Yep, Matt, hurry for line.
Gotta go for weight.
Gotta go for line, hurry. Hurry.
She's gone down the other
Go,
side
Matt,
on
go,
the
go,
out
go.
turn.
It's looking great. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it.
Just sweeping it
Hurry.
past that top
Hurry,
guard.
Matt, go. Stay on it. Yep. Great sweep, Matt.
Lovely shot.
Is the hair slower on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't add or take off or anything.
Okay.
Great sweep.
Yeah, good shot.
I think that target would have been good. I was aiming at this.
你刚才81。
Always great communication between Matt and Becca.
8085。
81，
跟着歇一歇。立正，
7，
挺歇，立正。
7，
5
78，
5
6，
clean yes。2。左上我来，左上我来。
So Wamanji just looking to come down and freeze on top of that yellow.
Just corner freeze it. Yeah, actually ours is locked in. Maybe a nose run.
I don't think the back one's locked in. Look at it. The hits.
Okay.
The weight's good.
Babied it.
So Matt Hamilton
Look,
knows
look.
his yellow's safe on the button.
Weight's good.
It's all the way
Looked
there.
at running the guard back to split them all, but
It's coming down.
Got a curl.
happier just to come round and
It's really got a curl.
freeze on
14.
top here.
It's really got a curl.
That's fine. It's not going anywhere. That was my bad. I jumped it right away.
I don't think he killed it.
What?
He didn't kill it.
$81，
刚那个得有8局左右，得有
See if
8
they
局
wanna
左右了。
just draw down here and play the upweight slash, maybe kill a couple of yellows. Will just be the draw. Just try and wiggle in there.
78，我觉得这猛一点啊。
哦，力量。
8，
我
8， 9，克，89，
我
减速了
Wants to get to the
8，
inside of this red.
9，
我
9，
Yeah, just tap it a few inches.
Whoa.
Try and sit right on top. You'll see not a lot of
Whoa.
handle. Really dig at the end.
You like?
Actually ends up
How am I trying to hit this thin and
Curling
kind
onto the yellow.
trying to sit here?
Okay, what kind of weight?
The yellow is open to hit now, but that
Wow.
middle yellow's
Back
going
forward.
nowhere.
Okay.
I don't think anything on the right side helps us at all right now. Okay, 80. I mean, 60.
$65.
A little bit early. Okay, whoa. Close,
How is it?
close, yep. Whoa. Close. Yes.
Back
Hard. Hard. Come on, Beck. Stay on it.
Just over curled slightly.
Not bad.
I don't hate it because that's stuck in its way.
Yeah. You just hit tiny, like a little bit of frost there.
Yeah, and jumped.
Came down, yeah. Inside your hand, I was like, back line.
So target here for China.
Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Want to
whoa,
remove a couple of
whoa.
yellows.
Oh, beautiful shot there. Lot
help us
of
much?
reds in around the forefoot.
Yeah, probably.
You say still with
It's
shot
just-
stone, but
Problem with that back
Not
there,
a
if I
lot of
come this
room.
way and I tap it at all, I could just set up a gun.
That yellow looking very lonely.
What do you like?
I guess that shot's fine.
I mean, it's safe. You could slash the red and try to lose. 2, you might move our yellow, though.
I won't move the yellow. I don't hate that slash, actually. Heel. We gotta give you maybe a shot for 2 in your last, so deal.
Quick out the hack here.
Oh.
Hamilton.
Yep.
Big weight.
Yep.
Trying to kill a few
Whoa.
reds here. And he will. A little unlucky to jam in the back. See how that top red just spins up and out of the house. Really good throw.
Yes, got last stone here. Trying to open things up to leave Becca Hamilton a shot. Certainly clears it up. So the yellow shot for USA is back tee. China can just back button, no more. China could sit right on top. Over curling.
There, or you can tap this.
Okay.
You probably have to tap this, but you gotta come this way.
Okay.
We're sitting 1, so don't throw. You don't need to throw more than T-weight, right?
Yeah.
Because I think if you hit it too hard, you can tap us out. So just throw me like a nice clean 80, 85, and let me sweep it there.
Okay.
95、95。
少送了一点点。
Clear instructions from Matt Hamilton. What weight to play, and I'll sweep it there.
Little lad, little lad.
Oh, I popped it when I added it. Whoa. Careful, careful. Line's terrible.
Weight's good.
Where is it?
T.
It's got a curl.
Okay.
Whoa.
Just hoping for this to grow some teeth and dig in there. It's really trying now, though. Just needs to settle down. Can't punch that yellow too far. I wonder if they got it, or is it the red just closer? Or is it even a steal of one for China?
No.
Looks like one red. Very unfortunate there. Becca Hamilton so close.
Got out, got to it.
Just tapped that. Tad too far. Now it's a tied game, 2 each after 3 ends.
Way would have been perfect if you curled up another inch.
Yeah.
OK， 7、8。
下来可以啊。
8、8。
我
可能会
8可以
磕
倒一倒。我
磕
下没问题
磕。
8可以倒。
8局。
我
下线了。
孩儿踩一踩我先力量，孩儿踩一踩正磕。我孩儿踩一踩。
Team China pull level, 2 each here playing USA. Curling World Cup here in Jonkoping, Sweden.
Probably just edge here.
What?
Edge 8.
Another nice start
Little lad.
by Sao Cha.
Careful.
She's been
Line's fine.
pretty accurate
Where is it?
with that first stone.
T.
Whoa. Yep, for line. Well, we're by.
Makes a big difference if you can set up your end with that first stone.
Stay on that side, Matt. Go. Hurry.
Well, when both teams play well, that's when you get a low-scoring game.
Shot.
I think in mixed doubles curling. The points really only stack up when a few mistakes are made. Although we did have a chance for a big end on the first. I thought China was going to score 3 until they ran out of time and were penalized. 2 points for USA.
89人都可以啊。
RMNG 83% for the tournament so far.
6、7、
Pretty steady play from him.
顶点线，立着，
7、
顶线，立着，往，
Only 22 years of age from Harbin.
往，
7。
往，不顶线，下线 ，yes， 往。
Great freeze there.
So that's going to open it up and probably be 1 rock left.
GSA do lie 1 on the button.
I have 2.
My only thought would be to come around on this side and tap it a little, but if you want to play the run, we can. I'm just saying we'll probably lose a lot.
Yeah, I probably lose 3 rocks if I make
Okay.
it perfect. And we leave theirs.
All right, let's throw the run.
Sure? I think I like the run.
70% for Matt Hamilton.
Close. Whoa, close. Whoa,
Wanted to go for the run back here.
whoa.
Try and move things about.
Oh my gosh, that is such bad luck.
Absolutely, Matt. That was very bad luck to actually raise the
guess it's
guard and
bad
take
luck.
your own off the button.
It's almost impossible to hit that rock.
So advantage now to China.
4秒，
可以，
4秒是不是大点儿？
还可以，4秒05也行。
行，我还快点。
No timeouts at the Curling World Cup. Players can speak to their coaches at the end of every end.
好，你有点猛。点线大呀。
我可以下现在，会减速，走得到。我来，曹畅，我来。
不行，可以下线啊。还是擦一擦，一直下。
So
再
looking
下，
just to guard
能下来
this
再下。
way in.
擦一擦，再往下走一走。
So it does guard the draw on that side. It's a long guard.
Okay.
No, I do not think I can.
No, I
throw
don't
it.
think so either. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? My first thought was come through there with Peel and try and nose it backwards. I could probably make it through that turn.
I'm fine with either, Matt. If you want to hit that red and just stick there, I mean, they're going to throw it back, right?
Well, they're going to try to follow me. I have a little more room, actually, if I throw it with the out turn.
What kind of weight?
I got to throw at least Peel, firm.
And then you're trying to take that top one or take the back one?
Back one.
Okay.
It's a shot.
So, gonna try and come through the port here. Matt Hamilton, nose hit the back stone, but this one's gone already, all over that center guard. We'll open it up.
It's fine. It opens it up at least.
And it's better than ripping the side one, I think. God dang it.
Just take a look at sheet A, Russia versus Norway, 1-all. Russia lying too, but they have a shot here. 4-5, Maria Komarova trying to tap back the yellow and makes it perfectly. A score of 5 at the third end. 6-1 lead over Norway.
我先顶点线，先顶线来2下。曹畅，我来。
有
下路
下路还可以啊，可以等下线，
2
下线，
2
我可以，我下一点，下一
Just trying to
点，
guard this
下线，hurry
red top of the 4-foot.
我可以再
It
下
does
一点。
guard it, however, it is a very long guard. So with a good swing on the ice, it's easy to come round and just tap that back. Guards need to be just a bit closer to the house. You can see they're coming round on the out turn. You could just tap that back.
It's like heavy hack.
Okay. Hack.
Close.
Starting to go.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Board.
He's through the port. Doesn't lie short, but
Matt, your hat.
Dropped his lucky hat. The green one. Some people might have thought it's like a handkerchief or something, but it is a hat. And it's lucky. And it
Lucky.
needs to stay there in the back pocket at all times.
力量咋样？下路还可以啊，可以顶下去擦一擦。下路还可以，力量。还是
so
擦一擦顶线。
China lie one.
下路还可以啊，力量。正常擦就行，不能下线。
Last stone for China at this end. What to come around top 4. Lie 2.
好球
Good shot there, but again it's poked out the other side of the guard, with that guard being long. Becca Hamilton will be able to come and tap that back. However, to get shot,
30 seconds. Take your time.
she can't afford to
Okay,
come to
think
the
like
nose of
that.
it.
85.
What?
If you throw the exact same way you threw in your last draw, it'd be really close.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
So it means Becca has to come down on the in-turn draw.
I gave it a little,
Be
Matt.
fully in
Careful.
the 4-foot.
It's out there. Line's good. Whoa. Whoa, it's got a curl. It's got a curl. Touch the button. Go, go, go. Hurry, Matt. Hurry.
Line's looking good to pass the red, but has it got the weight? It doesn't.
Yeah.
Another steal of 2.
Well, all China so far,
2 red.
except those 2 points awarded to USA after China's clock ran out in the first end. It's all been China and a 4-2 lead now at halftime.
Okay.
USA needing to regroup.
I'm sitting there heavy cleaning, you're telling me whoa, and I knew I needed to go.
So look at this first end. Sao Cha, nose hit for 3. And as she plays it, her clock has run out of time. So a disastrous first end for China. They have to give up 2 shots. Second end. Draw against 1. Sao Cha fully in 4-foot and makes it no problem.
Told him to add a little bit. He said he wanted a 75-80. I had an 85, so.
Third end, USA lying 1. Becca Hamilton drawing the 1 foot for 2.
Oh, I popped it. Whoa!
Slightly overthrows it. splits her own back, giving China a steal of 1.
Sorry, back. Well, it would have been perfect if you curled up.
Well, looking elsewhere at the other scores, Russia up 6-1 on Norway. It is Sweden 4-1 up on Switzerland. And the men's curling, Japan is up 2-1 on USA. And also another men's game out there, Sweden up 2-0 on Switzerland.
Let's just hang up for 2. Tie the game.
They'll probably use power play.
They'll probably use it in 6, yeah.
Well, looking at the percentages, it's quite clear China has been the better team, playing 89% versus USA's 73%. And when you take into the fact that in the first end China had an open hit for 3 before their clock ran out, well, it's really all been China, but only 2 points separating the teams. And we know mixed doubles, anything can really happen. Lots of points will still be awarded in this game. So chin up, USA, still a great chance to turn this one around.
You OK？
7、8可以啊，8可以等些，可以等一等吗？还是擦一擦底线，还是擦一擦。
6、7，
还是擦一擦，擦一擦，擦一擦。
7、8、8。
哦，下路没问题。还是擦一擦。
Back in action here, 5th end. China plays USA, mixed doubles curling, leg 3 of the Curling World Cup here in Jonkoping, Sweden.
Now we want to tap it, get to nose, but tap it.
Another lovely shot there. Sucha certainly got her draw weight in this game.
I want like back 4 if you can.
I gave it some yet.
Okay, can tap weight.
Okay, line's, yep, a little tight. Little tight. Whoa, line's fine, line's fine, line's fine. Hurry, Matt. Go, 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 all the way to it. Good tape.
Another lovely stone there from Becca Hamilton.
80.
Well, it's right on top of the red. Not as much conversation between the two Hamiltons as there was in the first half of the game.
No, even at half time, weren't talking very much at all.
94% for Wang Minji in this game. Above his tournament average.
哇，我感觉力量大。哇，
6、
我6力量
6、
领先，力量哇，
6、
可以下，可以下，可以等吗？
7、
哇
He
哇哇哇！
represented China in the World Juniors
二下线
2017.
下线 yes， 2 go， 哇哇！
A really nice shot.
不随分。
Yeah, I think so, Beck.
What?
I think so.
So USA lie 1.
Got to run it to this side. Let me in.
Matt Hamilton will try and raise the centre guard back.
Yep. All the way. Right to it, right to it. Right to it.
Trying to move the stones around in the 4 foot. Oh, just misses the whole lot.
I don't hate that. Good throw.
站一个，上我的他。
忘了。7、8、
88
8、8。
4秒，
行。
站得稍微偏
China
外
will
一
be
点。
quite happy with this setup in the head just now. If they give up a 1 here, they won't be too worried.
97、3。
子斌，我感觉劲儿有点大呢。
我觉得还可以啊。
上线带，我不领先，没事。
我觉得还3。
上线。OK， 先 OK。我来。
我这
Just happy to replace the centre line guard.
都不用下了，我感觉。
Again, it's quite a long guard.
OK。
Take one crack at the yellow end.
I don't hate that. I like that better than the red.
So a look over. Sweden, Switzerland. Sweden lying 3. Yannick Schwaller, last stone for Switzerland.
Ziemlich gleich, ein Haar weiter.
2 down, needs to score here.
Ziemlich gleich, ein Haar weiter. Ziemlich gleich. T-line, alles euch. Alles euch,
Sweepers
bis
on
T.
and off.
Genau gleiche Split. Bis T.
Now working hard to get it into the 4 foot. Wants the T line. Very well judged. Great shot. Score of 1 for Switzerland. Sweden lead 2-1 after 3.
Problem is I just took away maybe our only shot for 2.
Well, meanwhile, Matt Hamilton tried to run his guard back, just over curled. So the shooter ends up rolling to the right of our screen.
宁小无大站位都行。
行。
逆着。
嗯，你走吧。我感觉有点小啊。
顶线，先顶线，至少先顶线。力量。
我。
顶线，插到底。来给我，曹章，来给我。看线，我感觉力量还行。
So both players working this one.
下可以下。
Now Southchat looking at the line.
还是擦一擦，再下一点。
Yeah, good shot there. Trying to make it difficult for USA to draw another one in.
Unfortunately, not to into the red, because the only way you might have a shot for 2 is if we open the side up.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
And if I hit it thin, I hit the other red, that's fine.
So though USA lie 1, they do want to score more than that at this end with the hammer.
All right.
Looking how they can get in to score a 2.
Close. Whoa.
So 3rd run back in a row for Matt Hamilton.
Whoa, it's okay.
Catches it a bit in the high side. Does remove the other red guard though. Still not a lot of conversation between Matt and Becca.
That's what we call a nice
放点
front.
点，提点劲儿。
啊，什么？你改一个。
放点点。
别不用挑劲儿。 你
3区吗？不是。
可以，你放点点，正常。
Looks like
9
China
0 9 5
just
的劲儿就行。
try and guard the draw.
Yeah, just need to block the intern side. It's the way that
线路
would look easier for Becca to try and get to.
2 3 3 3。
进可以不擦了，够进可以不擦了。
No need to be too close to the center line with this one.
1减速了啊！
不行，那你擦磕一点呢？
能磕着吗？
But
够磕吗？
definitely is curling. And I'm not really sure if that's going to do much.
No, with the long guards on this ice, there's such a good
That
swing.
same room I did.
You can come
the
right
third
around.
I'd rather have to finish it into the spot than hold it for line, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
so take a little more.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So he needs to bite the 1 foot.
I think you need like an 80.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the G on that logo.
Yeah.
China really needed that guard a bit wider to block the draw.
All right, Matt. Nice and easy. Let's go.
Last stone, 5th end.
Didn't give it much. Solid cue for weight.
Haven't been
Line's
left
fine.
the easiest
We're
shots.
kind of
Becca
out
Hamilton.
there. But if you
today.
have to go, go.
Very similar to that of 2 ends ago, and very little
good,
real
Matt,
estate
go.
to draw in for 2. And on that occasion, they give up a steal after bumping up their shot stone here.
Try back.
Shall just come up a bit short.
Yeah.
It will be 1. So, scoreline, very close. 1 for USA, but China ahead, 4-3
It's close.
with
Yeah,
last stone.
I guess with that lightweight, I need more ice.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. Is like,
查一下他们表。
he could have gone as far
如果不打的话，这局就分1分到2分，然后就 OK 了。
Great sweep.
I think we should play the split. We play good defense, we can try and force them to 1 or 2 with the split. If we go
Okay.
here, we're going all out.
Okay, so you want to go this way? What? That's what Derek said too?
Yeah, he's like, if you force them to 1 or 2, you're still in it.
Okay. Line's good. Where's the weight?
Little light.
Yep. Yep. Hurry, Matt. Yep. Hurry. Hard, Matt. Go, go, go.
It's a 4-3 game for China.
It's pretty good.
And Team
like it.
China utilizing their power play here in the 6th end. Moving those pre-positioned stones off the center
little
line
light,
out to
sorry.
the wing.
What'd you get?
Becca
60.
Hamilton trying
What?
to play the
60.
tick shot. Just trying to open it up here.
Yeah, it's this new show.
Pushes the corner guard
我边上选吗？
into the top
Done.
12. It
对
does
往这
open
样
that
选，可以给他，你就
red stone
按
somewhat.
按照
Not a
有单位
bad
的
result.
选就行，
嗯。
可以漏一半，没有 double 就行，4、4、5区。来一点。线小不小？
线小点儿，还是擦一擦。力量小吗？哦，还是擦一擦。
线路
顶线啊，
4、
还是擦一擦，擦一擦。
4，
So Chad is trying to draw another one round behind this corner guard.
没问题，4区。
USA can't remove that from play.
That one moved pretty hard off the center line.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't hate the tap, or even if you just did the
Yeah,
straight.
tapping nose is
or-
fine, but I'm trying to tap the angle.
Okay, I was like, or even the straight draw there. Tap.
Good.
Weight's good. You're gonna tap it to T, Matt.
Okay, that's fine. It's got a curl.
It's probably back 8.
Oh. Close.
Just needing to finish
Hit
here.
that one. Go.
Had to curl a bit more. He's trying to tap that onto the red shot stone.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Rolls in for shot.
正常。来一点。
Now China can remove stones. They can hit this US stone, lie 2.
A good thing for Hamilton is he promoted that yellow in for third shot.
Oh, 带俩，带俩，
下线下线吗？
下线，再走。
Sorry.
Hits and rolls out of play.
Double.
Well, I mean, we'll sit 1, 2, or it's up to you.
I think I like the double.
That was a
On the red.
missed opportunity. But take a look at sheet
How much do you
D,
have?
United States versus
Under all of
Japan
it, but
Okay, I like that.
in the men's game.
I like that.
Corey Dropkin, chance here
Clean.
to score 2.
Yes. Clean. Whoa. Tom. Tom.
Just wants to tap this yellow back. Plays that perfectly. Score of 2.
Yep.
So after 4 ends, USA lead Japan 3-2.
Hard.
Lovely double take out there from Matt Hamilton. After that error from China with a hit and roll out. This power play's not working out too well for China at the moment.
Yeah, they're probably hoping to score a 2 at this point, up by 1.
你是小白圈儿刚才。
You'll see some teams just save it for the end, like an 8th end, and just try and keep it open, score your 1. Of course, if you don't use it, there's always a risk you'll never be able to use it.
72，不是有点大呀？
力量。
89，
哇。
9，
It's a pretty risk-free
8，
可以下线啊。
attempt at the deuce here for China, though.
7吗？
The one side is fully open,
Alright, go.
center line's open for the time being.
Yeah,
So should always have a chance to score the 1.
there is such a nice draw on the ice. You can bury behind the guards. Although they're not guards, they are stones in play. And the 12-foot, you can draw behind them. That's a pretty good effort.
Yeah, quite nice. Not the longest run back for Matt Hamilton.
Yep, if you come deep and go behind T, you leave them the draw around to kill your end. But you also want separation between the guard and the shot.
Whoa. It's got a curl. It's got a curl.
So hanging high at the moment.
Get it out.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, just nicks it and no more.
Shot, Matt.
Take a look at Sweden, Switzerland. Switzerland line 3 in this mixed doubles. Jenny Perry and Martin Rios really struggling this week. Previous world champions. But makes that draw nicely. So a big score of 4 there. Takes that score to 5-4 after 5.
我这真大呀！
顶线。
8、9。
没事，顶线，后区可以。走，好，给我。
不能再藏了。不行。
So, Wang Minji trying this draw around again, trying to bury. And slips right through the rings.
Okay, just tap.
I mean, I like taking plenty of ice and maybe not being on the center line, so the guy has a little more trouble like judging line.
Okay.
Might get a roll out.
Yeah, two
turn
ways
you
to
like?
play this for USA.
Which one's?
I like this turn.
Either just
Yeah,
try
Right at
and
the edge of the words.
come around your own yells.
Okay, and you think like
Right,
Leave the
to
forfeit
to
for
the
China.
Right edge of that shield and then first start
Or
of
you
the
could
words.
try and throw it
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
maybe
I
on the
think
side
here's
of the
good 'cause he's
forfeit.
gonna hit
Leave
it
an open
here.
hit.
Do you think a 90's okay?
A
85,
little
90.
tougher to make those open hits with just a one sweeper. Might get it rolled out. You heard Man Hamilton say.
Did not. I did not.
Maybe not wanting to put it directly on the center line. Sometimes the center line is a good guide.
Go, go. Hurry. We're there. Go, go, go. Careful.
This one
Just tap it. Oh.
If you want him to be full
seems
ace
to
of the
be
hit.
pretty much on the center line though. Should be fairly straightforward. Nose
Push
hit
it. I did
for the
not
one.
push it. Good signal.
Would have been tempting to put that maybe one of the back corners of the forfeit.
Okay,
But China just playing the draw here actually. Feel a bit more comfortable just drawing the forfeit.
South China certainly had a good draw weight today.
That is true. Playing draws all day, all week. Should have a pretty good estimate for the weight. Of course, you risk giving up a steal of 2 if you miss the draw, but this one looks very much on point. Beautiful draw by Cao Cha. That is 1 for Team China. They will keep their lead now 5-3 after 6 ends of play.
Intern? They just played their out turn, so let's make them play their ins.
Intern.
Might see USA try their power play.
先顶线啊！
哦，可以啊，项链顶点线，还是擦一擦。我，
量大，薄一点儿。
我，
薄一点儿。
不行，下线，下线。
USA now using their power play.
好球！
Tap
As
this
China's
here now
up
back and just
5-3.
sit here.
Okay.
So USA hoping to at least tie the score here before the 8th end. Maybe even score a 3.
How far are they apart?
What's that?
Am I just throwing like
This far?
back 8, you think?
Yeah. Even if you just corner it high, it's okay.
Okay, center line?
No, edge a button.
This side?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good, 80.
Okay.
Little tap.
Starting to go now. Whoa!
Okay, back.
Sorry,
That's
I thought the
okay.
weight was good.
So just coming up a bit short there. But it is still usable. It is behind the corner guard.
When you're coming down.
I thought it was good.
Okay. Well, even like halfway. Uh-oh.
So you see the difference in stats there. Sucha outplaying Becca Hamilton in this game.
我觉得10。
哦。
10。
确定吗？
确90。有减速了。
领先。哇！哇！
8。
哇！哇！哇！哇！
I don't think I have all of it.
So just a small tap.
I don't mind
China
if you
lie
throw,
too.
Like a firm weight, you can throw.
I got just all of it. I'm thinking
But the
like,
shooter has rolled out to allow
board?
USA to
Sure.
now make a play on that.
Even a little, whatever you're comfortable with. You could throw normal. If you
no, I like board.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
So a good chance now for Matt Hamilton to
Weight's nice.
get a few yellow
Here it
counters
goes.
built up behind
Right
this
off.
corner.
Close. Whoa! 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 Hard on the second one.
Just able to keep that yellow stone in the back in play. So 3 yellows in the house. Only the 1 red for Team China in the forfeit.
That's fine. The weight was great.
Too much ice.
It really moves though. I'd take that over.
Yeah, only had to curl a fraction more to be perfect. But they have got 3 yellow counters. There we can see the comparisons. Matt Hamilton, 10% down on Wang Minji. Wang Minji's 95% in his hits.
上不来了。
Whoa!
Looking to remove 2 yellows here.
Well, there's 2 ways of doing it. That is one.
2 go. 2上去。2。
Curled a bit more. Could have got the yellow at the back instead. Either
More
way,
here and see if he tries to
2
dig it.
yellows out of the house. Looking
I
a
got 2
lot
more
cleaner
shots.
Yeah.
for Team China.
USA still have
Or
that
do you
corner
hit,
guard though.
roll and get 2?
What?
They have got 1
Yeah,
behind
why?
it. They can get a second one round now.
The thing is, with the hit, Becca, you give him 1 free crack at a slash, and then the best we can do is 2.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is the only way we can set up a 3 and take a lead.
Okay.
Right?
I was a little outside that edge of button. It's like the outside edge of that hat.
Okay.
USA would dearly love to score 3 at this end, go into the last end in the lead. They know they need the win for 3 points.
Close. Easy though. Mine's okay.
Weight's fine.
Mine's good. Whoa! Whoa! Wait only. What? Switch if you got it. Whoa! It's pretty good right there. Right there.
Yeah, really nice shot there from Matt Hamilton.
Great throw. Nice weight, Matt.
Yeah, our best chance is having them trying to throw a freeze.
Yeah.
Just need a miss. And it's totally buried.
Taking a look at sheet C, mixed doubles game between Sweden and Switzerland. Switzerland line a couple. Camilla Norin for Sweden.
Good.
To draw the forfeit.
Andra stilen, ne? Så good.
Negotiate past the guard.
Vad?
Behöver du ryggen?
Can use the yellow as backing to come in off. Is it going to sit?
Jag visste inte.
Jag visste inte.
Having a close look.
Yes.
Martin Rio said it's 1 to us. So a steal of 1 for Switzerland, 6-4 after 6.
Ja, fast det kan ju inte du veta. Du sopar väl för att du tyckte att de var lös?
Try this.
That's a great draw by China. Not fully frozen,
When they
but
freeze again, then it's
Then
just
she's got to try and
really
make
good
it
spot.
freeze.
Good angle.
I mean, I suppose we just need to make sure we score 2.
it's up to you. That risks us only getting 1 if you.
Right.
But if you want to throw it.
No, I just don't know what else we're gonna have. If like, do I have to roll? I have to roll all the way to our yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. This side.
Looks like it's the hit and roll off the shot stone here for Mana Hamilton.
Yep.
Basically just rolling up against their own yellow, I think, to lie shot stone behind the red.
Hard! Hard! Roll it!
And that's exactly what he'll do. Didn't even roll all the way to their own yellow, but maybe half buried. Certainly, we'll ask the question of Sao Cha.
Yeah, really good hit and roll over there.
Clean. Hard.
Can she hold this past her own? Can't afford to catch their own.
Cool. I think just gets away with it.
Did force an error.
If this is good for 2.
Okay. You like center line?
Center line with back 8.
So
Probably something like
the
that.
Hamiltons
So
seemingly
you think like a 70?
think they could come around the corner guard and
I don't-
tap the red out for 3.
It's overburied, maybe you're just throwing for.
Definitely overburied.
2.
I mean, it curls so hard after that line. I don't-
Got to make sure they get their
Take
2.
inside edge of the hack and throw a 75.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Last stone, 7th end. Down by 2.
We're going to play it tight to that guard.
Playing this for 3.
Whoa. Where is it?
It
Yeah.
needs weight!
Yeah. Whoa.
Full shy for weight.
Whoa.
Getting close to that
Other side
guard.
then.
Will they have enough weight to actually move the red stone far enough
Right,
here?
Go, go, go.
I'm not sure.
Sorry.
They don't, but 2 it is. And that will tie the game. All singles and 2s scored through 7 ends here. Tied game, 5 each. No more power plays. 1 end left.
Hard steal.
Good sweep, Matt. Good call there.
I don't think we want to go all the way to it. Let's talk to Derek. Weights here.
Stay on it.
Weights here.
Okay, we're gonna have to freeze to it.
Tied game. Session 6 Curling World Cup. China plays USA in mixed doubles.
It's okay.
One end left.
Didn't do anything?
That's all we could hope for, really.
What did you say?
Don't think we'll have a shootout, though. Very seldom you'll have a blank end
Good sweep.
when it's a tied game. One end to go in curling, and especially so in mixed doubles play.
Yeah, this is a key shot. Saucha, she's had her draw weight really well all game. Needs to get to this button.
Whoever scores here will get all the marbles, all the money, all the points. 3 points awarded to the team that can win in this end right here. 2 pools of 4. The winner of the 2 pools, the winners will play in the final. The winner of the final will get 10 points. A good step ahead of maybe qualifying for the grand final in Beijing.
What kind of weight are you throwing?
Back.
And of course,
I
a
don't
hefty
hate
cash
it,
prize.
I like to stay on top still.
Will certainly help
Off of that yellow.
some of the curlers out here, I would think, Rona.
Yeah, definitely. There's many teams here who are full-time curlers, but there's many who aren't. So being able to win a wee bit of cash along the way helps with all their travel and expenses.
Whoa.
This is looking a wee bit heavy. Does tap it back, but it's left that pocket still for China to get in on top.
I'm totally fine with that.
As long as you're totally fine.
贴弧，收一点儿。
So China deciding, going to open up this centre. They've got last stone. They only need to score 1 to win the game.
过一点儿。
So Yang Wen-ji going for the peel.
OK。
Plays that perfectly. The yellow shot is back tee. So USA know that that draw is always there
If he does about what he did
for
on this
China.
one,
Yeah.
then you just tap it off it and make her draw to the backing kind of thing, you know?
Weight's
Maybe a
good.
touch early. Touch early. Okay. You're tracking good now. Just clean.
2.
Mine's perfect.
2.
Mine's perfect.
Just cleaning.
Just clean it. Over curling if anything. Off now. Just right off.
Good weight.
So Matt Hamilton just replaces that centre guard. Take a look at Sweden, Switzerland. Sweden 4-1 up. Sweden line 1. Yannick Schwaller
Lafteppe hier.
needs to
Nog rad.
score at this end.
Linie super, gang. Alles euch. Left gang nog rad. 17-0.
Sweeper standing back. Is it going to stop? It does perfectly. Score of 1 for Switzerland. Sweden now lead 4-2 after 5.
Yes! Hard! Whoa, whoa! Hard! Hard! Whoa, whoa, 抬头，抬头。Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa.
Trying to chase the shot stone. Just at least open it up a bit, but
I'm going to take more
that
ice
yellow
and try and guard this side a
probably
little
take
more.
away the in-turn draw from the right-hand side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Block
I like
that now, so USA will be
I
happy
can always finish it too, so.
Right.
that they can just keep guarding.
Last one was a 4-0.
Weight was good. Going all the way up to middle 12.
China do have that important last stone.
A little more weight.
I added.
Okay, at a 90.
Okay,
Looks a little slower. Just a 2.
Line's fine. Whoa,
2.
it's a 3. It's a 3.
Finish?
No, line's perfect. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
And a great shot there from Matt Hamilton.
Yeah.
Blocks that out turn draw for China.
号板，号板核定还是拿前面找？
Edge of 8 over here to draw. This way? So.
磕的。OK， 快点。
可以. Okay. High there.
我就好小点81，
顶线，力量。
7吧，
我靠边，我看。
8，
我靠外，线路靠外。
Yuan Minji just trying to come down.
我
A wee bit of running.
我来。
It's a long way to draw here.
线路。
我正常擦，
正站。
Here it
擦
comes.
还是擦的，哦，
Ah, great shot.
That is fantastic.
This'll jam.
Okay.
You made that really good. You just gotta throw edge of our yellow rock. Hit it thin. That yellow rock should jam. If nothing else, will be shot rock.
Okay.
Yeah, even if Becca splits
gonna have to
everything
make
out
that
here,
big
out the
shot
4
to
foot, that yellow on the right-hand side will stay
So
shot.
edge of that yellow you said?
Edge of the yellow peel. Try and hit as thin as you can, obviously.
Yep.
Can't afford to jam this. To catch it thin and split everything out.
Stay close. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Whoa.
Need to make some contact here, Becca Hamilton. Just
That's
enough.
a peach.
That is really good.
I said thin as you can.
That was probably the
I
best
said thin
result.
as you can.
I did.
It was maybe quite to be so thin, but it has the desired effect.
Yeah, well, he catched it any thicker. That back red probably
That's a
moves
peach.
quite a lot as well. So that's just providing
said
backing
thin
for
as
the
you
shot
can.
stone now. Still a very makeable
said
shot
thin
for
as you can.
China
That's a
to
peach.
win the game here.
It's the same route that they just came down with their last one, so they
Wow.
know the line, they know the weight.
Lots of time left on the clock as well here to throw it. But 19 years old. Last stone to pick up a win here.
She spun that out at delivery.
Just hanging on that corner guard. Will it move enough? Gets the chisel, but it doesn't roll far enough. It's a steal of 1 for USA. They pick up a win, 6-5. Well,
Well played.
China, must say, seemed like they were in control this entire game, just couldn't capitalize and score any big ends. USA,
That's so it.
they were hanging in there
Gritty.
through 8 ends.
Gritty.
And a great shot by Becca Hamilton there
That's
on the
how you
last one.
solve. We're pirates.
Because we're pirates.
Pirates indeed, and the sun is smiling for Team USA.
Backwards for most of these sheets. Normally it's down in the bottom. No, I did it. I did it because I called something.
So there's a scoreboard. Steal of one, the 8th end for USA to steal the game away from China. So looking over onto sheet D, men's game between United States and Japan. Both these teams lost their opening game, so both of them looking for their first win at this Curling World Cup. United States 4-3 up. Japan have last stone advantage at this 7th end. Good draw around there. Back tee so USA can come in and freeze on top.
Clean! Clean! Clean, yep! 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 Clean! Yep! Clean! Close! Yep, 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 yep! Right to it, right to it! Come on, Zig, go, 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 go! Nice, good shot.
Great shot there from Mark Fenner.
Yep.
He skips the team but plays second stones.
What do you think after this now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Shoot that. Okay. Okay.
Tries to open things up, but still leaves some cover out front. Does open up the shot. So Tom Hull, third player for USA.
Top 8! Top 8!
And try and come into top 8 foot. Block the way to that shot.
Top 12. Corey, think we gonna. Top 8. Top 8, top 4. Corey. Top 4. Okay. Wanna go too much? Mine's great. Good, good, good. Real good. Nice shot, Tom. Good.
Great shot there. USA lie 2 on the 4 foot.
Good job, Al.
Japan know they're in danger. They want to score at the 7th end. Going for the run back.
Yes, 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 yes. Hard, hard. Okay.
Takes one of the reds away.
I think we got quite a bit less. Little Ziggy, top 12, 3-4. Top 8, top 4. Line's tight. Come on, Zig. Hold the line. Hold the line. Top 12, maybe. Top 12. Keep going. Come on, Zig. Come on. Keep going.
Working this one hard to get it in as far as they can. They don't want to over curl and open up the back red that is lying short.
It's fine, Tom.
So just with that over curling, it allows Japan now the chance to come in and remove that red shot stone.
Yes! Whoa, whoa! Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard! Yes, 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 yes.
Working this hard to hold the line. Missed the back yellow, and it does. Great shot. Japan now lie 2. And it's handshakes. Mixed doubles. Switzerland, Jenny Perry, Martin Rios taking the win over Sweden, 7-6. So there you can see the 2 Japanese counters. Corey Dropkin love to take both these yellows out of play. Corey Dropkin played in the first leg of the Curling World Cup in mixed doubles.
Yes! Yep! Hard!
Got to the final, losing out to Canada.
Hard! Go, Zeke! Hard! Sit.
Slightly over curled, jams the yellow. But where's his shooter rolled to? Is it in the open? A lot of guards out front. And more handshakes. Russia winners over Norway. So second loss for Norway today in mixed doubles. Final score of 10-8. Russia's second win. So as you can see, that roll from Corey Dropkin is completely guarded.
That we're probably forced to kill that. Give 2. Kill that and try rolling to a decent spot in the forefoot.
So that right guard's quite long. Just looking to come around it, tap that red stone back.
Yes! Hard! Hard! Whoa! Whoa!
Big sweep early, close to that guard. And now looking really good. Even gets the inside of that red.
Great shot.
Wow. Good team shot by Japan.
Misses it by nothing.
That's a pretty good line call there by Go Aoki at the head. Just taking a look at the other scores, like we saw Russia picking up that win over Norway, USA in our feature game, a 6-5 win. Switzerland also beating Sweden 7-6, and the last game remaining out there alongside USA and Japan is Sweden, Switzerland. It's Nicholas Idian up by 3. Corey Dropkin.
Yep. Clean.
With some big weight here.
Whoa. Yo.
Trying to catch this one on the wing and spring across. And he will do so. Don't think he could have done that any better, really. Yeah, makes a really nice roll. Would peel weight. That is hard to do.
半分以上くれば2。
Could have drawn there. Could have played the freeze on the end turn. Playing it slightly cautious.
ラインはちょっと吐きたい。
Has now left a draw to score 2. This is got a lot of running on it. Quite a lot of rotation as well. That's not helping in this case, as it needs to slow down and catch a piece of the forefoot. That is heavy, and only 1 for Japan. So that's a tied score. After 7 ends, 4 each. USA will have hammer for the 8th.
Okay. Yeah, I like that out turn.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Tied game here, USA, Japan. All about stealing for the Japanese. They put up a center guard. I know Alex Fenson lead for United States, looking to play the tick shot, soft peel, split, whatever you want to call it. He's looking to move this Yellowstone off the center line, try and roll the shooter away. He's done that pretty well.
Keep going, a little more.
Would have loved to have rolled a bit farther away from the center, but that certainly opened things up.
Yeah, really good attempt. As you see, the centre line's now open.
You can't peel any opposition stones at this point if they're placed in front of the house. Could peel their own, so we'll see if USA will attempt another tick shot on this guard coming up from Japan, or simply just remove the red one. That's essentially blocking the outturn path.
You like this? Or you just want to rip this one?
Yeah, I'm going to tick.
Same weight. Huh?
So they will attempt to tick again like here. Now having to throw the other turn. Sometimes a little bit tricky to having to cross the center line for a tick.
Oh, we're already crossing.
Whoa, Corey. Hard, Corey.
And this one's going to over curl by quite a lot, looking to maybe take it the other way, but actually over curls, catches his own red, but spins away. Actually, in the end, not horrible.
No, it does split things up a bit.
Yeah, it does open up that out turn now. Could have been worse. Kei Kamada, one of the youngest players in the field. Have big shoes to fill. This Japanese team, of course. Team of Yosuke Murasumi. Played for years and years. No, more or less the only Japanese team you'd see on tour at the World Championships. And finally, the Olympic Games in Pyeongchang. Most of those guys have at least taken some time off the game. And we're seeing a couple of new Japanese teams get their crack at the international scene. As we see Skip and second Mark Fenner just peel that guard. Not too many teams will have their skip throw the second stones, but I can think of one. That of Peter de Cruz.
Yep, certainly been very successful for them. And it's great for this young Japanese side to be able to play in this Curling World Cup and gain that experience.
The same goes for the American team, really, although a little more experience and a couple of years on the Japanese. The Americans still very young. Actually, this exact foursome picking up a silver medal at the World Junior Curling Championships just a couple of years ago. Now back playing together in men's.
Yes! Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Trying to lift the double here. Mark Fenner gets one, gets two. Beautiful shot by the skipper. And even rolls that shooter onto the wing. A little saver there, perhaps.
Yeah, really great shot. Opened everything up. Gives Japan nothing there to hide behind in the centre. And the member associations that play in the World Cup, it's the top 8 in world ranking. But they can send whatever team they like. They could send the same team to all 3 legs, or they could send different ones. So it's been a great opportunity for different teams to play at these events. So the guard there just slips into the rings.
Core. Clean. Right, boy.
Just peels it out. So Japan just have to try and persevere with a centre guard. Try and force an error from USA.
Not sure if you'll get too many misses on a clean peel from the Americans. We've seen some other creative ways to maybe get something going. Seen teams try and freeze the cornerstones. That way maybe making a hit, trying to spin 2 stones onto the center line. You have that option on the right, but time is kind of ticking away for that.
A little bit.
Probably need to come around the corner this time, and that is exactly the plan. Just come around that red stone. Misaki, Kuwai.
Reyes. 3. Reyes.
A veteran of the team, really, at 33. Wanting to come around this red stone. Looking pretty nice here. Just needs to get it buried. And they are. We'll see if USA wants to follow it down.
I think so.
Perhaps.
What do you like? The line? Right there? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, just follow in on top.
Okay.
Corey Dropkin knows for his last stone, the centre of the house is wide open.
Yeah. T-line? Yeah. Top tee.
14 to T-line here.
So quite happy now just to come around the corner with his first.
Very small.
That's perfect.
Careful line. Careful
Top
line.
four. Top four.
Careful line.
Lots of room.
Careful line.
No.
It's Tom's rock.
14-1. I think it's all here.
Tom, if you can.
No.
Tom,
Ideally
if you
not
can.
behind the
Gotta
tee line.
stop.
Japan can
Fine, Corey.
freeze. It's on the tee line, so they could probably still corner freeze this red and ask the question of Dropkin if he wants to draw the forfeit.
Look over at sheet E. Sweden 5-2 up over Switzerland. Yannick Schwaller. Sweepers working this one hard. They're all out now. Really missed opportunity there. Draw for two at the 7th end. Comes up short. So Sweden go into the last end 5-3 up. So Japan just going to try and follow Corey Dropkin down and freeze on top of that red. Both these teams looking for their first win this Curling World Cup.
This looks really heavy from Masaki Iwai. Starting to curl though, really starting to bend. And it will jam and sit right there in the open. So that's just going to be an open hit for Corey Dropkin. Pretty much hit this one anywhere. And that's going to be a win for USA. Played such a beautiful draw with his first one, UI. It's disappointing not to have gotten a little bit closer with the second one. Maybe forced Dropkin to a tougher shot.
Yeah, Japan didn't really need to hit that out and, you know, tap it back and lie to. They could just have frozen on top. Forced Corey to draw.
Tommy.
Last on 8th end for the win here.
Yep.
Corey Dropkin.
Hard. Wow,
Starting to curl a bit, but no panic there. Well hit and run. Score of 2. It should be in a 6-4 win for USA.
I think he started curling.
So that half a rock and roll out on the outside.
I was never concerned about it over curling.
Good fight by the young Japanese team. Dropkin and skip Mark Fenner. Very happy to pick up 3 points here.
Chance of over curling to the point where we're going to stuff it with PO8. But I also never figured it was going to.
So just looking over on sheet E, closest to the crowd. One of the home favourites, Sweden, Niklas Edin and his men's team playing. Yannick Schwaller of Switzerland. We're in the 8th end here. Sweden up by 2 with hammer. should be in control. Oscar just peeling that guard, but you can see that Switzerland is lying too. That's enough to push this game into a shootout. So if they can keep guarding it, Nadine might have to draw the button for the win, or at least full forfeit.
Schwaller will still be annoyed at that last end. An open draw for 2, came up short. They got their 1. Much easier to steal 1 than steal a 2. But they are lying well here.
That's like just walking on eggshells here, though. Cannot overcurl the guard, or you know those 2 yellows in the house will be gone very swiftly. That does stop in time. They throw that guard pretty high because they know what kind of weight these Swedes can throw. And Oscar, you'll see this now. Huge back step and huge extension at the end here. Big push. Just throw it really hard. So if you don't make the run back, at least the shooter rolls away, but will make contact. And that is a great shot by Oscar. Still 2 yellows in the house, but 1 pops out in the open now and actually leaves a double for Sweden. That looks a lot better. So effective at those big peels. A little unlucky to stuff the yellow, but it's almost like it's helping Sweden.
Both these teams won their first game.
Ich würde schon, ja. Ich würde schon. Möglichst auf die Nase. Ich meine, sollen nur den probieren, auch noch hätten nicht ganz, dann haben wir auf eine Chance 5-3.
Das gehört ja schon mal am Schluss vor allem.
Ja.
Aber das da?
Ich finde das...
kann ich Vertrauen das geben.
Ja. Wenn man bis auf die Event tappen, braucht man schon die Länge. Ich will...
Ein bisschen weniger?
Ja. Ja, ich finde es gut.
So, machen wir es so.
Passt.
Nicht Guard anholen, das ist sicher.
Das darf man nie. Aber das können wir auch nie.
Ja. Fast bis hinten Dolly tappen. Gut. Kann es nicht sein, dass es ein bisschen angezogen hat? Okay.
Yeah. 80% for Yannick Schwaller in this game so far.
Whoa! Whoa! Nein!
Okay, Lane ist gut.
Wow, weg! Achtung! Römme! Nein, wow!
Cello!
They know that double is on the outside yellow. They're just trying to tap this yellow back. Make it harder for Sweden. But there is still a target for Nicholas Edin.
Eller i och för sig, göra någon av dubblarna så har du en öppen sen.
Jag behöver lite fart ändå så jag kan spela på den eller den.
Känns som man kan precis missa båda.
Ja, den här får jag nog inte ut ändå. Det ska vara
men däremot så...
hård.
Ja, kör den då.
Ja, jag gillar den.
Jag drar lite extra. Så kommer vi hit och du trycker den lite grann och du missar den. Då ligger vi troligtvis i alla fall minst andra sten här.
Ja, man kommer ligga nära helium också. Dra lite fart, raka dubbeln eller köra över precis och få stöd inåt.
Ja, chappen är lite insida. Ja.
So all yellow stones are in the open. But Nicholas Edin will try and remove 2 here.
So pretty big extensional push at the end there, just to make that rock run straight. Add a little bit extra weight, but over curls just a little bit narrow for a line there. Leaves 2 yellows. So Switzerland with a chance to actually lie 3, and Sweden might have to face the game.
Ja, ist gleiche Höhe, okay.
Yeah, stone positioning is critical here. Can't afford to leave Nicholas Edin a double.
Einfach da anvisieren. Halb offen hier.
Machen wir intern draw?
Du kannst sagen.
Ihr mit dem Führungsplatz. Da haben wir jetzt die ganze Zeit gespielt.
Locker, ja, du kannst sagen.
Ja, ja.
Ist so,
Ja.
Leave it position so that
Gleiche Höhe wie der Vorder bis
a nose hit from Nicholas wouldn't get him shot.
Sorry? Genau.
Noch 25.
5 Sekunden.
Yannick Schwaller has gotten more than he was hoping for here. Beautiful setup for potential steal.
Noch kurz warten. Halbe 4, noch warten. Platz.
Linie ist schon gut.
Linie kommt okay. Halbe 4. Cello. Noch halbe 4.
Muss sehr viel gehen.
Achtung, mach dich parat.
Ja.
Nein, niemand. Wow. Halbe 4.
Just want to bite the forefoot. Played that well. So certainly asked the question of Nicholas Edin.
Oh wow, this is going to be tricky.
Lite tunnare till och med. Ja, en lite tunnare. Den här är ju väldigt känslig också. Ja, den är det. Hack
That
om man
free
nuddar
draw
den så är
for
det
2 at the 7th end could come back to haunt Switzerland now.
Tror du? Ja, tredjedel borde spinna ut.
So, Nicholas, if you remove 1 yellow, it's a tied game, but there's no extra. We get a shootout. You won't get 3 points. You could still get the 2, but you have to outdraw Yannick Schwaller.
Tredjedel.
But if you pick out 2 yellows here, yeah, you win the game. You get all the money, all the points. And this is gruesome for the Swiss to just stand there, and you just have to sit there and hope that Nicholas isn't going to make a slash double. And well, so often he will make them. All wide, perhaps. Are they on it? Yes, they are. Sweepers now trying to hold the line. Has it over curled? Yes, it has. And that's a steal of 2 for Switzerland. Tie the game. We will have a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that just caught some curl.
I have no idea. Gick från att vara kantstenen till 2 tredjedelar på 3 meter. Samma ställe som din stack iväg.
They seem baffled by that. Seemed like they had it.
Yeah, they didn't jump on the sweeping at all early. They were quite happy.
Need a little jump. Sometimes that just happens.
But they have to forget that. They have to draw the button now in this shootout.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the skip to throw it, does it, Rona?
Nope. You can nominate any player. You see teams using their lead players. They spend the whole game playing these delicate draws. Good command of draw 8. But Yannick Schwaller will go first.
Well, he just played a draw as well. Just a minute ago. And of course, it's kind of the skip's job, isn't it, to finish off the game under pressure. Just trying to get this as close to the centre of the house as possible, and then we'll measure. I'm just going to cover the lid here, cover the pin.
Sweeper's really working this hard.
He's going to pull up a little bit in the centre here. Just a tad. That's a pretty good attempt by Yannick Schwaller. Good sweep by the front end. You get a little nibble of the lid, but you can see the small pin in the centre is definitely open.
Well, they've done all they can. Now need to just watch as Nicholas Edin plays his draw. The winner of the shootout gets 2 points. The loser gets 1 point. Both these teams won their first game.
Aktiv. Det räcker.
And Dean just played big appeal weight, and now having to play a draw. Well, Yannick Schwaller had just played a draw. A little shaky there.
Känns bra.
Hey, Dean.
Kanske där till dem. Ja, det känns bra. Linjen är bra.
Down to the sweepers now.
Samma spår som han.
There. Sweeping this one all the way.
Yep, they're really piling into this.
I'm not sure if it's enough here, Rona. Can they drag it far enough?
Congrats.
No, they can't. Just into the top 12. Sundgren kicks the stone, and that's quite the turnaround. Switzerland with a steal of 2 in the 8th, wins the shootout. They get 2 points. Sweden only the 1. Wow. A couple of great shots by Annik Schwaller to wrap up this game. I don't think they can believe their luck. Stealing 2 on Adine in the last end. That doesn't happen very often. It was a good end by them. And just a couple of hiccups from the Swedes. That wraps up the session. All games done for now. Of course, lots more curling left today and for the rest of the week. Our feature game earlier on the broadcast was USA playing China in the mixed doubles discipline. 6-5 win for USA. Also they stealing the game in the 8th end.
I did not push it.
6th end. China facing 2 US counters. Sucha calmly draws the forfeit for the 1.
I mean,
7th end.
Okay.
Becca
Take
Hamilton
inside edge ahead. Go ahead.
has a chance to tap back for 3, but happy just to play it sensibly and get their 2.
Sorry.
82.
I gave it.
Ties the game up. And the 8th end.
As thin as he can.
What?
I said thin as he can.
Becca Hamilton played a very delicate chip out.
Oh!
Leaves the draw for China, but plays it wide and catches the guard. So a steal for USA, 8th end.
Well played. Good game.
Good game.
Hey. I had a 13, so she thought she had backing all
So
day.
those are all the scores in session 6. In mixed doubles, we had 3 games, and it was Russia beating Norway 10-8, USA beating China 6-5. Also Switzerland picking up a win on Sweden 7-6. And in men's play, it was USA to beat Japan 6-4. And as we just saw, Switzerland stealing it, picking up 2 points in the shootout against Sweden 6-5. So those are the pools right now in mixed doubles curling. And Group A, it's Switzerland on top with 6 points, followed by Sweden, Canada and Korea. In Group B, it's all tied at the top. Russia and USA at 6 points each. China and Norway are trailing, well, only 3 points, but there's lots of games left, so very open still. And just a reminder, whatever team wins this event, either in men's, women's, or mixed doubles, are awarded 10 points, 5 points for the loser of the final, and 3 points for each game you win within 8 ends, and so on. All trying to make it to the grand final in Beijing later this season. We have an interview with the winning side, Team USA. First end, you were awarded 2 points. What do you make of that situation?
Oh, I mean, I guess it's the rules here, and obviously nobody likes taking points they didn't earn, but, you know, she rushed in the hack, and I think we probably would have stole one anyway. It looked like she's a little wide, but rules are the rules, so, you know, I don't think anyone would have just taken one on us, so take the 2 because that's just the way the game is played now.
Apart from that, I thought China looked pretty solid out there. Were they the better team overall, do you think?
You know, they came out really strong. We had some misses early on, and I guess the last couple of shots are what matter, and we were able to make those and come out with a W.
Yeah, Becca made a great one there in the end. Happy about that one, Matt?
Yeah, I remember right before the shot, I'm like, Becca, hit it as thin as you can. And as it's coming down the ice, I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of like remembering where their stone is on the center line. I think we're barely on it. So I started to go, and she like panic was calling me off, and turns out we only hit about a ½ inch. It was a perfect shot, actually. So it worked out.
Well, that's all you need. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, that wraps it up for this session for the curling here in Jonkoping, Sweden. Stay tuned for more curling action here at the Curling World Cup.